Hey, what's going on, friends? My name is M238 and I have a video tutorial to make. So, starting next week, I'm going to be doing a new Let's Play, and this new Let's Play is actually going to be a Super Mario World ROM hack, and just in case I get questions asking me how to get Super Mario World hacks and how to get them to work, I'm going to be making this video just so your questions can be answered. Because I will admit, the first time I got into ROM hacks, it wasn't actually easy. Well, the process of getting into it was not easy as far as getting them to work. So, alright. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and create myself a new tab right here. I am going to go onto Google. And the first thing you want to do is you need a Super Nintendo emulator that will make your emulator work. So, one emulator I do recommend is ZSNES. So I'm gonna go ahead and Google it right now, and or you can go to a site called Emulator Zone, which is right over here. As you can see, Emulator Zone is a site where you can pretty much download all the download any emulator that you want. So then after that, I'm gonna go to Super Nintendo, and then it has a list of the Super Nintendo emulators. You can go ahead and what's it called, download any one of these emulators that you want. And like I said, I recommend ZSNES. ZSNES is, as it says right here, one of the best Super Nintendo emulators available. So go ahead and click on it, and it'll download. Or unless there's another step to it. Yeah, there's another step to it. Okay, here it is, right here. And so yeah, there's also other like I said, there's other Super Nintendo emulators you can download, but I recommend ZSNES. So there's that. So that's the emulator. And now, next up is the Super Nintendo ROM. Or next up is you want to go ahead and download a clean ROM of Super Mario World. Now that makes no sense at first, but I do not remember where I got my clean ROM from. I'll probably have to. I will upload it somewhere and link it in the description so you can download it. That way you don't have to look everywhere. Because I'll tell you right now, it was a pain in the butts for me to actually look for a clean ROM of Super Mario World. But here we go. This is it right here. Super Mario World. U exclamation mark. That will be on the description below, and you can download that from there. Okay. And now for the main process. So what we want to do here is you can go onto smwcentral.net, and smwcentral.net is a hacking source for Super Mario World. It actually used to be just Super Mario World, and now they're starting to branch out into Super Mario 64 hacks and Yoshi's Island hacks. The process is pretty much similar for playing SM64 hacks and Yoshi's Island hacks. You just gotta find a clean ROM for SM64 and Yoshi's Island. Just like how you would for Super Mario World. You would have to look that up. I don't have any of the. I don't have SM64 or Yoshi's Island. So, all right. So you can go ahead and read about what SMW Central is about and do all that. So pretty much a list of resources here, and you can go ahead and check out all this other stuff as well. Make an account, and if you want to get yourself into Super Mario World hacking, you can go ahead and make yourself an account and make your own hack and download some various programs that'll allow that to happen. But anyway, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to SMW hacks, and as you can see, we have a variety of different Mario World hacks right here. There's a lot of them. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a random hack. Let's see which one sounds interesting. Let's say if I want to play Mario's Sweet Adventure. That sounds interesting. It's only 7 exits long. It does tell you how many levels / exits there are. It tells you how long, which basically means how long the games are going to be. They don't really tell you like an average on like how you're going to be, how long you're going to beat them in terms of time. There's also the file size right here and the ratings, just so you can know how good they are. And you can also, and there's also some various people who made the hacks as well. So where's Mario Sweet Adventure? I was just there. Where was it? Where was it? Dude, did I lose it? Wow, I lost it. Actually, I can just do this. Okay, here we go. Alright, much better. Okay, so then after that, go ahead and download it right here. And now, next up is you want to go ahead and create yourself a folder. And you can go ahead and name it whatever you want. We'll just call it MSA, which stands for Mario Sweet Adventure. Okay. Go ahead and either copy or move this ROM into the folder. All right. Next thing to do is go on to the archive, and then you want to move it right in here. Now, as you can see, it downloads any of these hacks will download as an IPS file, and you have to find a way. Normally, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to find a way to patch the IPS files, and that way you can play them. And you have to use a certain software to do that, which that is a pain in the butt, and I prefer not to do that. So I'm going to be showing you how to play ROM hacks this particular way that I'm showing right now. So as you can see, we have that and that. We have this and this. So normally what happens is, okay. So if I go on ZSNES, and this is what ZSNES looks like when you open it up. You can go ahead and mess around. You can go ahead and mess around with this, with various things and such. There's a net play, so you can do some co-op playthroughs and such. You can go ahead and input your controls, which actually, you know what? Okay, let me do this real quick. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and close that. Get out my nice SNES controller that I ordered a couple months ago. Okay, much better. You probably heard that. That means I plugged it in. So I'm gonna go onto the game again, or go onto the emulator again, and so input. These are my controls for my Super Nintendo controller. So that's that. You can set it up to whatever you want. So, all right. Go on to device. You can go ahead and mess around with the other stuff as well. Which, now. So then what you want to do here is you want to go ahead and go to game, load, go on to this, and okay, so normally right here it's not going to show the IPS file. Instead, it'll show the clean ROM of Super Mario World. So it's going to go ahead and launch Super Mario World like normal, like this. But that's not what you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. And I'm going to go ahead and go into the folder again, and as you can see, right when you load the game, it automatically puts in the SRM file, which means that's the save file. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that because we don't want that. All right. So what you want to do without doing any IPS patching or any of that, what you want to do here is go to rename. You want to go ahead and copy the name, and then go on to the IPS file of the ROM hack, right-click, rename, and paste it, so that way it'll basically be exactly like that. Then, when you go ahead and load the game again, guess what happens? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. That's why it was confusing. Okay. So what I did the entire time was right. So please forgive me when I said that was wrong. This is the one that was the thing that confused me was because of the fact that it showed the Super Mario World title screen, and that's what some ROM hacks have. some ROM hacks don't have a customized title screen, so it just shows it'll just show the SMW screen instead. So it's kind of hard. So when that happens, it's kind of hard to know if you did the steps right. Anyway, this is the demo version of Mario's Sweet Adventure. I don't know anything about this, so let's go ahead and test out to see if this works here. So the journey begins. So we can go ahead and do a bunch of crazy stuff here and there. Also, another thing is you can go ahead and save state. You can also open state, which means low state. You can also pick state. You can actually change in this emulator. You can actually change those options by customizing which ones would be your save state, low state, and pick state, and all that cool stuff. This right here is something called rewind, and I have my rewind set to my space bar. So if I were to rewind the game right now, I would do this like that, and then if I were to save state, I would go ahead and hit F2 since that's what I set my save state up to, and then go ahead and load it, and it would be set up to like that. So that is how that works. So that's pretty much how you play a. This pretty much works for any Super Mario World ROM hack. If you want to play a ROM hack, you can go ahead and follow these following steps, and you will be able to play these games just like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and beat the level, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it quits here. So I'm not sure how long the level is, but we'll find out. Am I actually gonna get all the dragon coins in this level? Whoa. Hey, we got all the dragon coins. Wow. Okay, that was perfect. All right. So there. That's how we go about with playing a ROM hack. This process works. The steps that I showed works exactly the same for any ROM hack. So there we go. So we can go ahead and exit that out, and that's pretty much it. So that's gonna be it for this tutorial. So, stay tuned for my next Let's Play. And my next Let's Play is actually going to be this game right here. As you can probably tell from this folder and the files that are inside the folder, I have some videos recorded already and edited. That way I'm ready to upload them starting next week. So, and it is going to be Luigi and the Island of Mystery. It is a ROM hack made by Super Wii Dude. So, alright. Well then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.